All right, welcome race fans. Here we are, the feature race for the High Octane Racing League Friday night series. Tonight we are at Pocono Raceway. We've already done our two 25-lap heat races, and we're ready for our 50-lap points race. And the format for the Friday night series is a fixed setup with 50% damage. 50 laps here at Pocono. This has been a challenging track for the guys. This is all part of StockCarSimRacing.com's Friday night High Octane Racing League series. We've got well over 20 guys tonight, so it's going to be an action-packed race. Hopefully a lot of green flag laps. I'm your host, Heath Johnson. Be bringing you the action. Hopefully we don't have a lot of yellow flags. We did a little bit in the two heat races, but guys tend to drive a little bit more aggressively in those races, non-points races. But tonight, it's all about survival, avoiding the big one. We are currently in the warm-up session. You see Artur Vieira qualified on the pole for our feature race. Congratulations to Artur. He won the first heat race. So in the first two heat races, we had a lot of different strategies as far as tires. The guys came in, some guys were not taking any tires and just getting fuel. Some guys were taking two only. Some guys were taking four every time. We also had some guys staying out too. So definitely some different strategies at this track. It's a challenging track. If something happens, you have to blow up your car. Gets slowed down pretty quickly, then it's easy to lose the back end of the car. So that's definitely something to be cognitive of as we move forward into this feature race. Things happen pretty quickly here too, so guys are following the Artur Vieira machine. Guys are involved in accidents, and guys back there in the pack, it's been hard for them to miss the action. And we've had multi-car incidents in the first two heat races. So again, I suspect that may be out of our system. These guys are some excellent racers. I'm looking down through the list here, and I'm seeing plenty of experience. This is unquestionably the best league in the in the internet. R Factor. These guys race. StockCarSimRacing.com are the best in the game, best in the business. So again, we're in the warm-up session. Just a few minutes left before we go take the green flag for 50 laps of action here at Pocono Raceway. Winner of our first heat race was the 141 of Artur Vieira. Follow some guys around here. This is Dan Richter. He's from Indiana. Mastodon Racing Ford in the 65 car. Just seconds away from taking the green flag here, so getting the grid lined up. be bringing you the action tonight. Hopefully previewing some of the things to come later this weekend, and also beginning of next week. Got a lot of guys on the grid here. I'm only showing 20 on the tower, but I know there are more, so we're seeing as the scroller goes by. 21, 22 guys in the race tonight. Following the 65 car of Dan Richter. So he'll be the only one on the track right now. Everybody else is in the pits.
Attention, grid.
All right. Switching it over. Run down through the field. Looks like Artur Vieira is qualified on the pole position, so he won the first heat race. Wish I could remember who won the second heat race, but he's not in the server anymore. Alex Cootie, that's who it was. Alex Cootie, 47 car, won the second heat race. Was not able to stick around for the feature, so that moved Gary Cross up. Right camera view here. Here we go. See the 141 of Artur Vieira. Number 9 and Gary Cross is going to start in the second position. 157 of Jair Oliveira starts third. Fourth place, 85 of Tom McKeever. 54 of Ed Palumbo starting in fifth position. Jim Barasoff, the 71 car, starts sixth. 20 of Terry Kellegrove starts in seventh position. Eighth position is the number 90 car of Todd Robillard. 18 of Mark Snyder starts in the 9th position. 10th position, Terrace Enrique, number 78 car. 82, Tim Lansbury starts in the 11th position. 65 of Dan Richter is 12. 12 of John Stanley starts in the 13th position. 14th is the 67 car of Dan Chu. 15th, number 4 of Joe Miller. 16th is David Rowley, 108 car. Bruno Champagne, number 7. There's 17th, number 30. Ivan Deschamps, 18th position, 49. Steve Pierce, 21 car, starts in the 19th position. 58 of Mitchell Smith, is in 20th. 72. Larry Jones, 72, Hammer Down Racing.
Green flag, go, go, go!
Got busy going through that big field there, missed the green flag. They can dock my pay. So 141 of Artur Vieira leads the field across the start-finish line, pick the green. Busy going through the field there, get everybody. Artur Vieira settles in there. Gary Cross is behind him. Sorry for the pointer. Won our first heat race. He was strong in the second heat race, but got mired back.
Yellow.
And got caught up in an accident. Speaking of accidents, looks like we've got a multi-car accident. Yellow flag. See what happened there. Involved Jair Oliveira, Terrace Enrique, Mark Snyder. Come down on the 54 car. He slides back up the track into the Terrace Enrique. Look and see what Terrace saw. See the action happening there in front of him. Terrace just trying to make it through. Tries to get woed up, and then he's up on the high side. See the 18 car, Mark Snyder is involved. Let's see if we can't get here. See the action happening. Trying to get woed up, and then you get up on that high side, and then you slow down too much, and you lose the back end. So he's unfortunately sustained some damage on that. Jump in the Mark Snyder machine, see what he saw. Guy sliding back up the track. Mark might have been able to come out of this without any damage. Back here, back in the pack. Guys trying to make it through. Multi-car incident here, a few laps in. We're following the Archer Vieira machine. So, got some guys who got caught up in an early accident. Jairo Vieira, Terrace Enrique, Mark Snyder. Mark was, I think, able to come out of that without any damage. He just spun around. Good news for Mark. Changed some tires and it'll be good as new. Getting word that the 30 car might be making a pit stop. So we got also Terrace Enrique, of course, sustained some damage on that. You see Todd Robillard coming in as well. John Stanley coming in. Bruno Champagne. Ivan Shams coming in. Smith, see him making a pit stop as well. Back up here with Archer Vieira. I suspect if he keeps his car, keeps everything clean and green, he's going to stay up front all night long. Coming up tomorrow night, High Octane Racing League Saturday Night Thunder. This is the Elite League. Invite only 150 lap race at Dover International Speedway. 75% damage. Racing will start about 9:45. 150 laps at a high speed, high bank, 1 mile. Call it the Monster Mile, 1 mile oval. Concrete chews up the tires, so multi-groove track. So it's coming up on Saturday night here at StockCarSimRacing.com. This race is being brought to you by Turn Left TV. I am your race host, Keith Johnson. Any of my subscribers and students of mine or former students of mine listening tonight, I'd like to do a shout out to from Mr. J. Hope you're having a good summer. Enjoying the sun here in lovely central Indiana. Capital of racing, Indianapolis, Indiana, just to the south of us, about 40 miles. Still under caution. I suspect you'll be across the start-finish line. You may get the one to go. quick rundown of the current points. And this is a points race, so Sandro Lima, I do not believe he's here tonight, but he is our current points leader. 75 and Terry Gilbert is also not here this evening. In second place, 82 of Tim Lansbury is here, runs in third. 90 of Todd Ravillard, fourth position in the standings. He's here tonight. 20 of Terry Kelleger is also here. So in fifth position, Mitchell Smith's here. In sixth. 71 of Jim Barasoff's in seventh. 123 of Tiago Carvalho. Not sure if he's here. I think he is. Yeah, he's here. He's in 13th spot. He's in 8th in the points. 47 Alex Cudi is here for the first and second heat races, but leave after that, so he's not here for the points race. In 9th in the points, Joe Miller for Machine. He sits in 10th position, rounding out the top 10 in points. So, going to be some definite shakeups here in the points. Some guys not here tonight. Last week's winner at Dover was Sandro Lima. So congratulations to Sandro. Must be still celebrating his win. Looks like we got the one to go, and Artur Vieira has chosen the outside line. Gary Cross down there on the bottom side. See Tom McKeever in the third position in the 85 car on the low side. 54 of Ed Palumbo is in fourth up on the high side. 71 of Jim Barasoff is in fifth position on the low line. Sixth position Terry Kelleger up on the high line on this restart. Dan Shoes worked his way up. He's in 8th position right now. The race so far for Dan. Look at his machine. Hopefully he has a good race. Back up here with Artur. Artur is our race leader. He's chosen the outside line. Right now, Gary's a little bit ahead of his car, so he's shown first on the grid. All right, the pace car's in. I think we will start lap 7.
Green flag, go, go, go!
Here across on the low side, Artur Vieira on the high side. Leading the field across the start-finish line into turn 1. This is a challenging turn here. Artur is able to open up a little bit of a lead. Tom McKeever is looking low, second position on Gary Cross. Jump back here and take a look out of the back of Artur Vieira's machine. You can see Gary Cross back there, followed by Tom McKeever. Tom's giving up the fight for now, second position.
Yellow, yellow, yellow.
Another yellow flag. Spin it around. David Rowley. If I'm pronouncing his name correctly. Take a look and see what happened. Oh, he got in there a little bit hot. And Mark just lost the back end of it. Take a look at that again. Mark gets in, just loses the back end of it. It's hard really to get that car load up and not lose the back end. It's really loose into the turns. It's supposed to be 2 seconds into it, so yeah, the 108 car, there was a little bit of contact there. Take a look at this car. Like the 18 car, yeah, he gets into the back of the 18. I think he's going to be able to stay off the wall, so may not have any damage either, so that's good news. Not good news for Mark Snyder, who did sustain damage, I suspect, when he hit the wall. Back here live, following Archer Vieira. Second caution of the night. The lucky dog. Who the lucky dog is here. Tiago Carvalho is our lucky dog. Tiago was kicked earlier, so give Tiago the lucky dog. Congratulations to Tiago. It's one of his laps back. So he was kicked out of the race. Connection problem. So the 123 car is able to get a lap back. Currently in the 21st position. Good news for Tiago. Looks like he might actually be back on the lead lap. That is really good news for Tiago. Right. So Tiago is undoubtedly going to make a pit stop. Some fresh tires. Be no worse for the wear. Good news for Tiago. All of this has surrendered the lead in these pit stops. Surrendered the lead to Dan Ricker in the 65 car. So the Mastodon Racing Ford has worked his way to the front. Tim Lansbury, you see him running in the second position currently, followed by the 58 of Mitchell Smith. Running in third. Looks like the 18 is going to go to end of the longest line. He accepted responsibility for that last caution, and the rule is he'd start at the tail end of the longest line. So the 18 car, which is Mark Snyder, is letting the field go by him. Excited for the ones pitted. See if the 157 car goes around. Looks like he will, high side. So Mark Snyder also going to let the 108 car go by. Back up here with 65 Dan Richter. 11 laps in, our race leader. Haven't gotten the one to go yet. We will spend some time advertising another race on Tuesday night. The Next Level Racing Series is Travis Joyner's series. Will be at their final race of the season, season 1. Determine to crown the champion at Charlotte Motor Speedway. Starts at 8:30. Unique format there, where they have the knockout qualifying, 3-round knockout qualifying. So good racing there on Tuesday night. So that'll be June 13th, Charlotte Motor Speedway. Always a cool track, fun to drive, very racing. Crown as season 1 champion. So it's coming up on Tuesday. We have the one to go. Again, this is all part of StockCarSimRacing.com. We're racing just about every night of the week, except for Mondays and Thursdays. The rest of the week we're racing. And in fact, we love racing so much here, we race twice on Sundays. 5 o'clock in the morning, Oceania Racing Series. That's Australian. Gary Cross's league. And Sunday evening, men's senior racing league at 8 o'clock. So a lot of racing here at StockCarSimRacing.com. We have a heck of a lot of guys registered on the website, obtained car numbers into the triple-digit numbers now. We've got well over 100 guys from all around the world. Guys from Australia, guys from Brazil, Canada, United States, guys from Europe, got some guys from New Zealand. I put somebody in today from Finland. So we got some guys from, I believe, Scotland as well. So racing fans from all around the world racing this NASCAR format here at StockCarSimRacing.com. The pace car is in. Dan Richter is going to lead the field on the low line to the green flag.
Green flag, go, go, go.
Following Dan Richter through, looks like Mitchell Smith's going to take a look on the low side. Kind of racing back there with 4th and 5th. Yeah, 3rd and 4th, I should say. 3rd and 4th, 4th and 5th. Smith in 2nd position. He is running behind Dan Richter. Able to tuck in, and we got a little bit of prop back there in the back of the pack. That is dropping back. Right behind the 4, Joe Miller, in a nice position right now. You see him pedaling gas. On the low side, Joe Miller. And it's going to go around Joe Miller, and he's looking at going down the 7 minutes to Bereshoff as well. As Colombo making some moves. In the 7th position. Tim Lansbury up there, Gary Cross, Terry Kellerbrew ahead of him. And behind Ted, seems to be ahead is Tom McKeever. Look at Tom's car. Looking at Ed Colombo. Tom McKeever that car rode up and he lost the front end of it. He lost the back end, had to catch it. There's a couple spots. And Tom Siebert. Yeah, little racy. Lost a few spots there, trying to catch it. Good job. Not to lose control of that car. Just ahead of Tom. It's a 71 of Jim Barasoff. Turn that fastest lap lane on. Barasoff, Thiago Carvalho there.
Yellow, yellow, yellow.
Yellow flag. Yellow flag. Mary Kellegrove looks like. Maybe involved in that. See what happened there? You see Terry just loses the car. Gonna be a hard hit. Oh my heavens, that's a hard hit. Terry's okay. I'm not sure the window net's down on that car. That was a hard hit. Oh, he's able to get her going. Ah, the wonders of sim racing, huh? So if that was a real accident, we would probably be flying Terry out to the local hospital. So again, this is a tough track. We'll take another look at that. You see Terry just loses the back end of the car. It's a really tough track. And a tough hit. Showing that Bruno Champagne might have gone around as well. See what happened to Bruno. Dropped his car down a gear, but he dropped too far down a gear and lost it back into his car. Under yellow. Yeah, he dropped it down into second. That wasn't good. Lost the back end of it. Yeah, so Bruno Champagne gears there, dropped it down into second gear and caused the car to spin around under yellow. We've all done that. Not sure why I'm in the cockpit here of Mitchell Smith. So he's making his pit stop. Here we go. Raging Racing Toyota. 58 car. We do have some guys staying out. Looks like Jim Barasoff is going to stay out. Strategy for Jim. So what's Mitchell Smith going to do? Is he going to take 2 tires, 4 tires, fuel only? He's taking right side tires. You see just behind him is, I believe, the 123 machine, Thiago Carvalho. He's also taking right side. Oh, he didn't take any tires. Mitchell Smith took 4 tires. You see Joe Miller coming out as well. Following the 58 machine, Raging Racing Toyota. All the pitting surrendered the lead to 71 and Jim Barasoff. The CT Racing Chevy sitting up front in the points is leading tonight. Check and see where Jim Barasoff is in the standings. I guess he's in 7th position in the Friday night standings so far. It's undoubtedly going to change. If he keeps his car up there, you know he's going to move forward. I guess that goes without saying, huh? Now Jim Barasoff, Larry Jones, and Ivan Deschamps. Looks like Jim Barasoff, Thiago Carvalho. Let's figure out who's actually pitting. 72, Larry Jones is pitting. Jim Barasoff, 49 of Ivan Deschamps is pitting. 108 is also pitting, and that's David Rowley. All those gentlemen are making late pit stops. Looks like we got 4-tire stop out of all of those guys. So, risky move, in my opinion, risky move. Getting back there in the back of the pack, especially with guys going around mid-pack. Don't mean to jinx them, but it could be risky. And here we are aboard, or following the 71 machine, not on board 71, following the 71. Jump back up here with the first place car, and guess who it is? It's Artur Vieira. Seems like Artur finds his way to the front. Pocono. He's found his way to the front all night long. And had it not been for a little bit of trouble there in the second race, it certainly would have been a factor. So he won our first heat race, started on the pole for the main race, and now he's back up front. Greifus Motorsports Ford is really dialed into this track. He's followed by Thiago Carvalho. So it looks like Artur is going to choose the high line on this restart. Gives Thiago the low line, 123 car. Followed by Joe Miller in third position. Tom McKeever in the 85 car is in fourth. Mitchell Smith in the 58 is in fifth. Followed by Todd Robillard in sixth position in the 90 car. We talked a lot about Todd tonight. Take a look at his car. There we go, there's Todd's car. Mountain Chevy. Rhode Island native. Had a tough second race. Got caught up in a lot of those incidents. Nothing really of his doing. He just in the wrong place at the wrong time. I think he's got a good main race going. Wish him the best of luck. He stays out of trouble. So right now, Artur Vieira leading the field. All right, pace car's off. And here we go, we're getting ready to take the green flag.
Green flag, go, go, go!
Settle down. Green flag, laps under our belt. Battling for second, third. Arguments settled for no. Tom McKeever's got it. Second place. Thiago Carvalho's third. That's allowed Artur Vieira to open up about a half a second lead of the rest of the field. Back here with the Dan Richter machine. Dan Richter and Ed Palumbo racing for position. Ed Palumbo going to take over the 8th position. Dan Richter's in 9th. Car, which is Agent Racing. So it's in 5th position right now. It's behind him is Todd Robillard and Gary Cross. Battle's heating up. And Gary Cross's machine. And Todd Robillard just ahead of him. Gary Cross is starting to work that low line. You see that low line is kind of costly out of the turn. The high line allows you to get a lot of straightaway speed, so it's picking up a little bit of speed down the straightaway to try to take a look. On the back of Gary. Gary really fighting that car as he gets in. And these guys are talking about how hard it is to go into the turns here at Pocono. Setup. Taking a look at Gary Cross there. In 7th position. They're settled down here for the moment, but even though they're racing much single file, it's still very challenging. You gotta really work that wheel, keep that car pointed in the right direction. Take a look at Bruno Champagne, the car. Just ahead of him, you see that battle heating up. Jim Barasoff, John Stanley. Jim Barasoff got around John Stanley there. We got somebody down. Side and Steve Pierce. I'm sure who that was. I think that was Steve who might have gotten. Gary Jones looks like he's trying to make a move on the 157 car. So Gary Jones in the 72. Try to get around the 157. Hard to make that pass. High line coming out of the turn. It's really just a little bit better. Battery dives in. He's able to clear the 157 car. Take over the 17th position. Look up here with John Stanley, 12th car. Looking at back of the 67. John Stanley looking ahead at the Dan Chu, Big Blue Chu Motorsports, or Big Blue Chu 67 Chevy left motorsport machine. Dives in there, trying to hold that white line, working the wheel. Now, does he have the Dan Chu card cleared? He does. Bounces it off the wall a little bit. And a Dan Chu in the 67 car. Position. So far he's been able to keep his car out of trouble. So we're just past halfway here, so that's good news. A little bit of a sustained green flag run. right there with John Stanley. Jim Barasoff just behind Dan. So somebody losing my ear. Up here with Mark Snyder. Sorry about that. So Mark Snyder is able to get around Dan. They go with the 13th position. Barasoff is able to get around. Mark Snyder and Pennzoil Ford starting to move up. Just taking a look at Jim Barasoff. On the low side. See, Jim is going to play it conservative and let things play out down the front straight. Straight away, instead of the back straight. Is there really a back straight at Pocono? How about the straightaway going into turn 3? And Mark Snyder is able to take that position. Jim not going to fight him for now. So Mark Snyder, 12th position. Back up here with Ed Palumbo. Ed Palumbo and Todd Robillard battling it out. 6th and 7th positions, respectively. Got the back of Ed. Ed's car. Todd Robillard just behind him. And Richard behind Todd. Ed's running in the 6th position. Pedal up the gas.
Yellow, yellow, yellow.
Yellow flag. Yellow flag. Figure out what happened here. Looks like Jair Oliveira spun around. See where he's at. Again. He didn't make a lot of contact. Well, that second bit there was left rear damage. But fortunately, no other car was involved, so Jair is able to come in, get his car repaired. We're back live, following Todd Robillard, 7th position. Our race leader, Arthur Vieira. The question is he going to pit? Okay, so we're getting the word that the 30 car is the lucky dog. So we'll take a look at him. All right, Bruno Champagne, lucky dog, back on the flag. All right, Bruno. Good news for Bruno. I think he had some trouble there on that last one. Didn't cause a caution. He was able to keep his car moving, but he lost a lap. All right, Bruno Champagne getting his lap back. So congratulations to Bruno being a lucky dog. guys making a pit stop. That surrenders the lead to Larry Jones. So Arthur Vieira making a pit stop. Take a look at his car. Work to do. I got some work to do on this. You see my mouse there. I apologize. Just trying to get that to work. So the 141 car made a pit stop. Trying to be fancy. Promise we'll get that worked out. So I think you get the idea what we want to do. Zoom in, take a few things on that, and to move our way around the car. Ultimately, I like to be able to go down on the track and do a, like a crank it up type thing. See if we can't, take a look at. If I can get this baby to move left and right, I can get it to go down. Well, we're still got work in progress here. Let's just call it a defeat there and save that for the next time. Larry Jones is making a pit stop. That surrenders the lead to Ivan Deschamps. '49 car. First time leader tonight. Del Rico, Florida native. Canada, I believe. Ivan's originally from Canada. All those snowbirds moved down to Florida. I suspect things are a little warmer down there, huh? So the Wolf Racing Chevy leading the field, lap 33. And look who is just behind Ivan. That's Arthur Vieira. Dreyfus Motorsports. And just behind him is the 123 car, Iago Carvalho, another Dreyfus Motorsports Racing team member. Joe Miller's in fourth in the 4 car. Mitchell Smith, 58 car, is in fifth. 54 of Ed Palumbo is in 6th. 7th position is Todd Robillard in the 9th car. 82 of Tim Lansbury sits in 8th position right now. Dan Richter in the 65 car sits in 9th. Tom McKeever rounding out the top 10 in the 85 car. Well, Ivan's going to make a pit stop. Guess he just wanted to lead a lap. Tom McKeever is going to come in for service. Dan Chu's coming in. Dan Chu's machine makes a pit stop. Turn left Motorsports Chevy number 67. Newcastle, Indiana native. Larry Jones, Hammer Down Racing Chevy, number 72. Larry Jones comes to us from Prescott, Arizona. Arthur Vieira following him, Dreyfus Motorsports Ford, leading the field again tonight. we have 1 to go. Looks like Archer is going to take the outside line on this restart. See Tiago Carvalho down there on the low side as the pace car comes in. Artur Vieira starting on the outside. They're the 2 teammates side by side.
Green flag, go, go, go!
How hard are they going to race each other? 15 laps to go. See Artur goes down. Holding on to that 2nd position for now. Joe Miller 3 wide. Joe Miller and Gary Cross battling it out. 3rd and 4th. Joe's able to slide up in front of Gary going down the straightaway coming off the turn. Crosses the finish line. Gary is a little low going into turn 1. Showing Gary Cross a lap down, but I do not know if that's correct. Lap. Got a little bit of a glitch here. Inside Gary crosses the machine. That one goes in his gear. Joe Miller is just ahead. Meanwhile, Tiago Carvalho and Artur Vieira are away from the field. About a half a second lead on the rest of the field. Consequence of racing side by side. These guys are doing. It says Gary Cross is in the 19th position, but I believe that he's actually in the 4th. Figure that out. Seems like with the NASCAR mod, there are still some rules issues that need to be addressed. Hard time with lucky dogs, hard time with wave arounds. Some guys that hit with 1 lap to go sometimes mess up the order. So we're running with Gary Cross right now. In the 9 car, Octane Racing Holden, Chevy new Yanks.
Yellow.
Some smoke back there. Larry Jones. Things are still transpiring. Larry Jones involved. Ivan Chom. Bruno Champagne involved. Larry Jones is claiming it. Let's take a look at what happened. Larry Jones looks like he just lost the back end of it. Tom McKeever is able to get around. Oh, Bruno Champagne takes a hard hit. Bruno Champagne, we'll take a look inside of his car. Boy, he really gets into the back of Ivan. Nothing he can do. Or Ivan gets into the back of him. It's going to be a hard hit right here. That'll knock your Wranglers off. So Bruno Champagne back in. It's hit by Ivan, but Ivan had nothing he could do. So again, it looks like Larry Jones just lost it. Against some tough track. Look, see, he just lost the back end of it, and then Tom McKeever is able to get around. Oh, Dan Chu. How Dan Chu made through that, I have no idea. See if we can't jump back to Dan's car. There's Dan making it through. Maybe that's Dan's car. Sorry, try to do that again. Amazingly gets through that. It's the only way I can get around to that. So a lot going on there. I was trying to get to somebody who wasn't involved in the wreck, see what their replay was. Pace lap, caution lap. See Joe Miller, Gary Cross gets into the back of him. It's a tough one. What happened on that one? See if we can take a look at that again. Joe just get tagged back in. These things happen sometimes. Back up here with Gary Cross. Arthur in the lead. 10 laps to go. So far, been a good night for Arthur Vieira. Take a look at the schedule here for the Friday night series. Tonight we're at Pocono. Next week we will be at Michigan International Speedway, high speed, super speedway. A lot of side-by-side racing there. Got 3 lanes, maybe 4 lanes at that track. So that'll be a fun one to watch. Next week and following that will be Sonoma. If we don't have that one released, then we will be at Road America. So it's a road course, June 23rd. June 30th, Daytona International Speedway. It'll be a fun one. A lot of drafting, tire strategy there. Guys always taking the right side tires, or tires, and sometimes they don't take any tires. So the idea is to stay with the pack, don't lose the draft. Following that on July 7th is Kentucky Speedway. It's called Eagle Creek. track. And July 21st, New Hampshire Motor Speedway. Kind of it's a short track, but it's, it's a little bit bigger short track, but it's flat, and you definitely got to use a lot of brakes there at New Hampshire. And then July 28th is Indianapolis Motor Speedway, my home track. Just the Brickyard. We're back at Pocono on August 4th, so these guys will have a different setup. These guys will, they're looking forward to that. Watkins Glen on August 11th. Michigan International Speedway back to Michigan on August the 18th, and then finishing out the season at Bristol Motor Speedway, short track action. Crown our champion at the short track. Maybe that's the way it should be here on the Friday night series. We have the one to go. Arthur Vieira has chosen the high line. See number 65 at Dan Richter on the low line. Starting in second. Third is Tom McKeever. Actually, I believe third might be Todd Robillard on the low line. Tom McKeever is up high, 85. Richard Smith's in fifth on the low line. Tim Lansbury's up high, 82 in sixth. 8 laps to go. See if we can't stay green. Not to jinx it, but my money is on that 141 card. It's been strong all night long. Won our first heat race. Got caught up in some accident in the second heat race. Running up front. Made a pit stop. Got shuffled back in traffic. And, unfortunately, was not able to avoid the accident. Pace car's in. Arthur Vieira bringing the field to the green flag. 8 laps to go.
Green flag, go, go, go.
65 at Dan Richter on the bottom side. Second. These guys are going to be racing hard these last 8 laps. These guys, I believe, made pit stops, so Tim Lansbury get up high. 82 car. They're 3 wide. 82 to 98. There. Dan Shue's going to make a pit stop. That on the radio. And here to take a look at this action. This time car. Mastodon Racing 4, Dan Richter. Taking a good position. Get somebody on the high line, on the high side. Todd Robillard might be putting on the high side. Richard Smith passed on the low side, so a lot of action here in the last 2 laps. Really get in hot there and burn off a little bit of his tires. And Richard's really working that field. Old tires. See what Tom McKeever's looking at right now with leader. Tom McKeever is taking over the lead. Lap 44, Tom McKeever takes over the lead for 85 car. We talked a lot about him tonight. In this main race, he is moved to the front. Arthur Vieira. Here was Tom. See Arthur is maybe going to give up.
Yellow.
We got a yellow flag. Flag on lap 45, Larry Jones. Tom McKeever wanted to see that yellow flag. Hammer Down Racing Chevy had worked his way up to the front, made a pass on Arthur Vieira to take over the lead. And was looking to take the checkered flag. Let's see what happens with Larry on board here. And Larry cockpit there. Larry's car looks like he just lost the back end again as he got up high. Just lost the back end. So looks like this is going to be Anthony. And nobody else was caught up in that. So that's good news. Dan Chu is liking that because he had to make a green flag pit stop. Tom McKeever, lap 46 leader. The question is, who's going to pit? Who's going to pit and take tires? A lot of guys faking that they're coming into the pits, but do have a few who've decided to. Looks like Todd Robillard's come into the pits. Todd Robillard. Just trying to follow him. He's dropping because he's in the pits. There we go. 47 car pitted. John Stanley, Ivan Deschamps, Steve Pierce. Of course, Dan Chu's going to take tires. Larry Jones in the pits, Steve Pierce. So the top 12 cars stayed out. It'll be interesting to see how 13 through 18, how these guys fare with the brand new tires, assuming all of them are damage free. So we're following Todd Robillard, 13th position. He's going to be that front runner of those cars that pitted. It'll be interesting to see how it works out for him. I suspect that David, the 108 car, is very cognizant that the 90 car that's behind him has taken fresh tires. Okay, good stop. So all those guys behind the 12 or the 108 in 12th position, David Rowe, MSRL Motorsports Ford. All those guys behind him have taken fresh tires. And I believe we have a green light checker. I believe that was what we're going to have. So just like the second heat race, feature is going to come down to a green, white checker. We are following the 85 and Tom McKeever. He's going to feel pretty good because, you know, the guys behind him are also running old tires. So first guy who has new tires, he's in 13th. And that's Todd Robert. Not sure that's enough time to make use of those new tires. So we still haven't gotten one to go yet. This race is being brought to you by Turn Left TV and StockCarSimRacing.com. A lot of racing going on here. Appreciate their effort, everything they do, and creating the best sim racing experience on the internet. StockCarSimRacing.com. These guys do a fantastic job. Best in the business. Coming up tomorrow night, Dover International Speedway. High Octane Racing League Saturday Night Thunder. These are the elite guys. Thick setup, 150 lap race, 75% damage. Be an interesting race. Hopefully we'll be able to bring that to you. We have the one to go. One to go, and guess what? It's a green white checker. Green white checker. So I'm your host, Heath Johnson. It's been my pleasure to bring you the race tonight, as well as the 2 heat races. It'll be exciting to see how this one shakes out. Parker Vieira starting on the high side. In second position, 85 of Tom McKeever is going to take the low line. That's interesting because Arthur Vieira, when he started up front, he's chosen the high line, so this might be playing right into his hands. And of course, we've got Tim Lansbury and Ed Palumbo sitting back there in the catbird seats. Just hoping these boys get a little racy, they might be able to steal one. Mitchell Smith in 5th, Dan Richter in 6th. All right, we got the pace car is going to be coming in. All right, Tom McKeever going to lead the field for the green-white checker.
Green flag, go, go, go!
Tom McKeever did not quite get a good start. Ed Palumbo, Ed Palumbo
Yellow,
got into
yellow.
the back of the 141 car. Wasn't able to control it. And looks like Gary Cross might have got caught up in that as well. Take a look and see what happened. Now you see Dan Chu involved, Todd Robillard involved. Again, I think it was just a matter of Ed got into the back of the 141 car, unfortunately. We're on board here with the 90 car. So the 9 car was involved. 54 just missed a gear. might end this. So Arthur Vieira was able to get around Tom McKeever. Rifles Motorsports Ford. This race is going to finish under yellow. Rifles Motorsports Ford. Arthur Vieira, 141 car, is going to win this race. Tom McKeever just didn't get his car going there on that restart. Of course, I mentioned Arthur all night long had preferred to take the high line on the restart, so Tom took the low line. I'm sure Arthur was chomping at the bit. So Arthur Vieira won the first heat race and is going to win the feature. So congratulations to Arthur. See Tom McKeever giving him a little bit of a love tap. So congratulations to Arthur. No burnout for Arthur. So awesome job. Give us a minute here and see if we can't get Arthur for a post-race interview. Run down through the field here. In second position is Tom McKeever. Finishing third, 83 or 82 of Tim Lansbury. Fourth position, 123 of Tiago Carvalho. Fifth position, number 4 of Joe Miller. Sixth position, 58 of Mitchell Smith. Seventh, 65 of Dan Richter. Finishing eighth, 12 of John Stanley. Finishing ninth, 54 of Ed Palumbo. And rounding out the top 10, the 108 of David Rowley. Finishing 10th position. So congratulations to Arthur. Be back with you in just a second here. Well, looks like Arthur had to leave. We're not going to be able to get an interview from him. We might be able to tack that on at a later time. So congratulations to Arthur. Again, this race was brought to you by Turn Left TV, StockCarSimRacing.com. Don't forget to join us tomorrow night when we go to Dover International Speedway with a fixed setup invite-only race. High Octane Racing League Saturday Night Thunder, 150 lap race, 75% damage. following that, on Tuesday night, of course we do a Sunday. I got to get some banners done for those guys, but on Tuesday night, Next Level Racing Series will finish up their series at Charlotte, Season 1. Crown the champion on June 13th, Tuesday night. So thank you for joining us tonight. Excellent racing. Congratulations again to Arthur. We will catch up with him next time. And appreciate you joining us. My name is Heath Johnson, and it's been my pleasure to bring you the broadcast.